everyone. Today the topic that we are going to learn about is BODMAS. I'm sure you must be familiar with this term, or even if you are not. So today we are going to learn about this. Okay, so this BODMAS is BODMAS, and each letter of this word suggests some operation. Okay, so in mathematics, the order of operation really matters. Okay, for example, I'll explain you with this with an example. Like in any expression, for example, 2 plus 3 multiplied by 5 minus 6 divided by 7. For example, if you have an expression like this in which there are multiple operations, so what do we actually do? How do we know? First, either we have to add, or we have to multiply first, or subtract, or divide, or do this all will give you the same answer? No. Sometimes maybe it will give you the same answer, but not all the times, and they give you different answers if you follow different order of operations. Which one answer is correct? How do we know that? To understand and get the correct answer, we are required to follow a rule that is called BODMAS rule. Okay, what is that and how what this each letter stands for? Let's do that. We have in BODMAS rule B O D M A and S. Okay, so this B stands for brackets, O stands for, there are many different thoughts about this. Some people say that this is O stands for O in the power, or some people say this is BIDMAS instead of BODMAS. Okay, and this I stand for indices or indices. Okay, but there are some other rulings about this. I'll let you know. And some say that this refers to some operators, and those operators include, in higher mathematics, not only we are dealing with the power, but these operators include the power and trigonometric ratios like sine, cos, tan. Okay, not all of you must be familiar with this thing, but the people who study higher mathematics, they know the sine, cosine and tangent thing. So we are in O, we are going to deal with this. Okay, now the next letter is D, and that stands for division. M stands for multiplication. A stands for addition, and S stands for subtraction. Okay, how they are in this sequence? If they are in this sequence, so this tells us that whenever in any expression we have brackets, so first we are going to solve the brackets, then we are going to solve, mostly at your level you are going to deal with the powers. Okay, the power means that square, cube, okay, anything like this. So secondly, you are going to first solve the power, and at the third step you are going to do the division. If there is any in your expression, then multiplication, then addition, then subtraction. And it is not necessary that in your expression you are going to deal with all the operations at once. there can be some of it, and you are going to just follow the same order. Like for example, if it is 2 plus 3 minus 7 multiplied by 8, and you have a bracket over here or 2 square over here, you can have just a few operations. So you are going to see that multiplication is here first, so you are first going to solve the multiplication. Okay, are you? No. See, multiplication is on the fourth point, but the brackets are at the first. So first you are going to deal with the brackets. Okay, division, multiplication, addition, subtraction is easy to remember, that first you are going to divide, then multiply, then add, and then subtract. But the priority number one is brackets. Even there is a subtraction, but there is a bracket around it. So first we are going to solve the bracket, then we are going to solve the power, if any, and then division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. Okay, so telling you again about BODMAS. The BODMAS rule tells us about the hierarchy of operations. I should write this also as a definition. It tells you about the hierarchy or order of operations. This rule tells you about just give me 1 second. I need to write the definition. It tells you about the hierarchy or order of operations. In any expression. Expression is referring to as a number statement that involves multiple operations. Okay, so let's see this with the help of some examples now. Let's do with an example. 3 plus 8 multiplied by 6 minus 2. Okay, see, this is an example. So how many operations are there? See, if we have addition, we have multiplication, and we have subtraction. So following the BODMAS rule, also we have brackets. So first priority would be given to the bracket. Then we are going to see, we have in the order we have multiplication. So then you are going to do multiplication, and thirdly we are going to do the addition. So this would be your hierarchy or order of operations. Okay, so let's start. So 3 plus 8 multiplied by, first we are going to solve the bracket, and brackets are going to give you 6 minus 2 is equals to 4. Okay, then we know we solve the bracket. Now we can write this without a bracket because this is now a single number. Now you see, in addition and multiplication, the first priority will be given to multiplication. So 3 plus 8 times 4. What is 8 times 4? 32. Okay, and then you will do the addition, that is 35. Let's do another example. 8 into 2 plus 30 divided by 2. So now we are involving an operation in which we have to do the division. Okay, so see, in the hierarchy of operations of BODMAS rule, first we are going to see there is division, addition and multiplication. So first division, then multiplication, here, and then addition. Okay, so let's do that. We'll write 8 multiplied by 2 plus as it is. First we will solve this 30 divided by 2. Okay, 30 divided by 2 would be 15. Then we see that we have to first multiply and then add. So 8 to the 16 plus 15. So this is going to be 31. Okay, this is how you're going to solve. Okay, so let's do another example. C. Okay, let's say 3 plus 2 square. Okay, there is a thing in this that I needed to discuss. See, in this we have a power and we have a bracket. Yeah, see, so always in our BODMAS rule we are going to solve the bracket first and then the power. Okay, in any question of like this, you are first supposed to do the bracket and then the power. So first the bracket would be 3 plus 2. This is going to give you 5. Okay, and in the next step you are going to do the power, and that gives you 5 5s are 25. Okay, this is how the BODMAS works. Okay, let's take another lengthy example. Okay, first say some person Ayan thinks that 15 plus 5 into 2 is equals to 40, and Alia thinks that 15 plus 5 into 2 is equals to 25. Okay, who is correct? Explain your answer. Okay, so obviously this is a very easy question, but just giving you a type of a question that you can have. So see, this is also a way of doing it, that first add and then multiply, and there is a second way of doing it, that first multiply and then add. So what is the correct way? So obviously by using BODMAS rule, or you will get to know the correct answer. Okay, so using BODMAS rule, the correct answer would be yes, 5 2s are 10. First multiply and then 10 would be added to 15 to get 25. So it is going to be 25. So Alia is correct. Is correct because she multiplied first and then added. Okay, or there is no need to mention always about the BODMAS rule. You can simply say that Alia is correct because she multiplied first and then added following the BODMAS rule, or simply you can say otherwise, or you may say that Ayan is wrong because if they ask you why Ayan is wrong, so you may say that because he added before multiplying. So let's discuss one more type of questions. Okay, it's a bit tricky type of question, but it would be interesting at the same time. Okay, okay, so this is a question. Okay, and what if they say that insert the brackets to show that the answer is correct. Okay, insert the brackets to make the statement correct. Okay, I hope you are getting this. See, if you follow the BODMAS rule, so the brackets are the things that make you solve the statement or expression not according to the BODMAS rule, but a little bit different. Okay, so why this happens? Like normally when there is no bracket, we are going to do division, multiplication, addition and subtraction, but when we have brackets, that means that first, on the first priority, that needs to be done. Okay, so see, if you follow the BODMAS rule in this expression, so 6 5 into 5 plus 3 minus 8. So first we are going to do the multiplication if you don't have the brackets, then you are going to do the addition, and then you are going to do the subtraction. So this will give you 5 6 30, 30 plus 3 would be 33, and 33 minus 8 would be 25. Okay, but now they are asking you to insert the brackets because the statement is going to give you answer of 40. So let's change this. We are not doing this. So first let's think. I'm writing the statement again. Let's see what if we put a bracket over here. 3 minus 8 would be minus 5. Okay, this plus minus would be minus, so we are not writing it. See, if it is minus, okay, let's do that, otherwise step by step. So see, plus minus, if there is a bracket, obviously they are multiplied over here. So plus minus is a minus, so minus 5. Okay, and then 5 6 is 30. First multiplication we are going to do, so 30 minus 5 would be 25. Again the same answer that we are going to get the following the BODMAS tool, but here we placed a bracket over here. Okay, so this is not correct, so let's do it the second way, or let's keep this. Okay, this is one way of doing it, two ways of doing it. This is also not correct. So I'm going to put a cross. This is also not correct. Okay, now I write the statement again. 6 into 5 plus 3 minus 8. Now see, first we put the bracket over here, it didn't work. What if we put a bracket here? It is not needed. Obviously, according to BODMAS tool, we are going to multiply first, and we see in the first statement that when we multiplied first, the answer that we got was 25, and that is not the correct answer. Okay, so I have done this directly. You can check this out by doing step by step. Okay, now let's change the brackets place. The only place that is left for the brackets is where if we put the brackets around the addition. 5 plus 3. Okay, so this is going to be like this. Now see, now we are going to follow. First we are going to do the brackets. If we do the brackets in, as we have inserted the brackets on addition, so 5 plus 3 would be 8. Sorry, why I wrote the 15. It's going to be 8. Then this is going to be 6 multiplied by 8 minus 8. So now after brackets we will do the multiplication, and 8 6 is 48 minus 8 is equals to 40. So this is the correct way of doing it, like we inserted the brackets at the correct place. Okay, or you may, I can do this with a red one so that you got this. Okay, so initially when you will be practicing this type of questions, do make brackets at multiple places and try to solve them and check that. Okay, later on you would be able to, when you will do a lot of practice of questions like this, so you will be able to just look at the number. You will just manually do this in your head, that if you will multiply this, then which answer you are going to get. But first you have to practice make brackets on different numbers and check the answer if you'll get it correct. Okay, there are other ways, there are other type of questions too in the same way, like of this type. There are multiple variations of it. So let's do another, like 3 plus 4 multiplied by 5 minus 1 is equals to 28. If they say that this is equals to this, and they ask you the same thing, insert the brackets to make this statement correct. Okay, so let's check this out. Okay, initially what is the thing? Following the BODMAS rule. So we are checking each type. So first process would be that you'll check by BODMAS rule. It will tell you that 3 plus 4 multiplied by 5 minus 1 is equals to according to BODMAS, first you are going to multiply 3 plus 20 minus 1, then you are going to add, so this is going to be 23 minus 1 and this is going to give you 22. Okay, but this is not correct. We got an answer of 28. We should get an answer of 28, so this is not correct. Okay, this is not equals to 22. Now this is an incorrect method. Now let's consider another thing. Write the statement again. 3 plus 4 multiplied by 5 minus 1. Okay, I'm doing the second method in front. 3 plus 4 multiplied by 5 minus 1. Okay, the one way we can do it is put a bracket here. So first solve. 4 plus 3 is 7 multiplied by 5 minus 1. So 7 5 is 35. 35 minus 1 is 34. Again, we are not getting a 28. So this method is also not correct. The brackets are somewhere else. So, and we have to identify that. Okay, now third time we are doing it. First we put a bracket over here. Now we are putting a bracket over here and try to solve it. 4 plus 3, no, first the brackets. So 3 plus 4, this is your third method. 3 plus 4 multiplied by 5 minus 1 is 4. Then you will multiply first. 4 4 is 16 plus 3. So this is going to be 19. See, we put the brackets at multiple places and still we are not getting the correct answer. Why? See, insert the brackets. So they may ask you to put multiple brackets to find the answer. So see the another method that we can do with this, and that is just slide the statement again. 3 plus 4 multiplied by 5 minus 1. So in this step, see, if you put two brackets over here, now let's check if the answer gets correct or not. 4 plus 3 is 7 multiplied by 5 minus 1 is 4. Okay, we can do, if we are dealing with the in the BODMAS rule with the brackets, we can solve the brackets. If we have multiple brackets, we can solve the brackets in the same step as well. Okay, because they are at the same hierarchy place. Okay, so 7 4 is 28. Yeah, this is the correct way of doing it. Yes. So I am just trying to arrange this a bit in a better way. This is first method, this is second method, this is third method, and this is your fourth method. Okay, so this is the correct method. I may, okay, that we have to put the brackets, two brackets, to make the statement correct. I hope you understood this. Let's do one last question. Okay, an advanced version of the same thing, and your topic will be finished then. Okay, so let's try another thing. 7 plus 9 minus 4 divided by 2 is equals to 8. Wait, let me see. No, it should be equals to 6. Okay, so let's try this following first the BODMAS rule in the same way, using the multiple methods. I suggest you to do all this in your rough works initially when you're practicing it, so that you don't go wrong anywhere. So it would be, first write the statement 7 plus 9 minus 4 divided by 2. So following the BODMAS rule, first we'll do the division. So 7 plus 9 minus 2, as 4 divided by 2 is 2. Then 7 plus 9 is 16 minus 2. So it is going to give you 14. That is not correct. Doing the second method, 7 plus 9 minus 4 divided by 2. So it, first we don't need to put a bracket over here, obviously it will be the same as the BODMAS rule. Let's put a bracket over here. So 7 plus 9 is 16 minus 4 divided by 2. Then first we'll do the division. 16 minus, you are first going to do the division. So 4 divided by 2 would be 2, 16 minus 2 would be 14. Okay, so this is going to be also incorrect because we need 6. Now the last that is left is 9 and 4. The brackets are 9 and 4. So first write this again. 7 plus 9 minus 4 divided by 2. So it would be, if the bracket was on 9 minus 4, it would be 7 plus 5 divided by 2. In this case, it should be first division, then 7 plus 5 divided by 2 would be you may say as 2.5. Okay, and this will give you 9.5. So this is also an incorrect thing. Okay, now can we do multiple brackets? Okay, let's try that as well. The fourth method was the multiple brackets. So it would be 7 plus 9 minus 4 divided by 2. 7 plus 9 minus 4 divided by 2. So multiple brackets could be like this. So 7 plus 9 would be 16 minus 2. 4 divided by 2 would be 2, and this is again 14. That is also not correct. See, we tried all the things that we had already tried in the previous question, and that worked over there. But here it is not working. Okay, so what else can we do? Let me tell you that. Another fifth method, 7 plus 9 minus 4 divided by 2. That is that you may put multiple brackets on. Instead of 2 numbers, you can put a bracket on 3 numbers. Okay, so you could put a bracket over here, or you could put a bracket over here. I am trying you the first way, which is not going to work, so that we are left with only one option. Actually, you may get to the correct method on the first. I am showing all the wrong methods. So even if you are going to deal with a very new question, you know how to process that question. Okay, so 4 divided by 2 would be 2. 9 minus 2 would be inside the bracket. See, if you have two operations, you are going to follow the BODMAS rule inside the bracket also. Okay, so first you are going to do the bracket, but inside the bracket you have two operations, so still you need the BODMAS rule. So we applied the division first, and then subtraction would be 7 plus 7. Again, this is a 14. That is not correct. So now looking into the one last way of doing it. 7 plus 9 minus 4 divided by 2. What if we put a bracket over here? 7 plus 9, 16. Obviously, inside the brackets, we are going to follow the BODMAS rule. First addition, then subtraction. So 7 plus 9 is 16 minus 4 divided by 2. So 16 minus 4 is 12 and 12 divided by 2. Why we are doing this? Because we are inside the brackets. So first we are doing the addition, subtraction and then the division. So 12 divided by 2 would be 6. Okay. Now this is what we already needed. This is a correct method. Okay. And this is it. See, we needed a 6 and we got the 6 only when we put the brackets around the 3 digits. Okay, so this is how you can do your expressions that need to be solved by looking into the hierarchy of operations. Okay, so what is a BODMAS rule? This rule tells you about the hierarchy or order of operations in any expression. We looked into all the things, what these each uh, letters stand for, and then we looked into the different type of questions that we could have in our EDEXCEL mathematics. Okay, that's it. Thank you very much and Allah Hafiz.